This is Skill K3 on IXL. Students will know how to determine solutions to inequalities. Before we determine solutions to inequalities, we need to review what inequality symbols we have. We have two different types. We have less than and we have greater than. Any way it's pointing, the meaning is always very similar. We like to say that the alligator, if you were to make a mouth out of these little arrows, the alligator eats the bigger value. So for these first two, they are eating to the right side, so whatever number is over here will be the bigger number, opposed to the ones that are eating the left side. These numbers right here should be bigger. So that's what we have to think about whenever we are setting up our inequalities. So this inequality on number 1 has K, and K is supposed to be bigger because it's being eaten. K is bigger than negative 12. So I'm going to go through each of these numbers and see if they are bigger than negative 12. First one is K equals negative 4. So is negative 4 bigger than negative 12? Well, if I look on a number line, negative 12 is way down here, and here's 0, and negative 4 is somewhere up here. So since it's farther to the right, that means it's bigger. So negative 4 is bigger than negative 12, so that is an answer. Negative 6. Is negative 6 bigger than negative 12? Well, negative 6 is also to the right of negative 12, so it is also bigger. Negative 11 is also bigger than negative 12 because it is farther to the right. And negative 3. Negative 3 is bigger than any of the numbers because it's farthest to the right. So negative 3 is also bigger than negative 12. So all of these are solutions. Notice that they're all solutions, and it says select all that apply. So you would select all 4 of these solutions. Number 2 says, is S equals 9 a solution? So that means it is going to be true. So since 9 is equal to S, instead of S here, I'm going to replace it with 9. So is 9 bigger than 2? Because we're eating the 9? Yes, 9 is bigger than 2. Number 3, which of the following are solutions, which means that they're true, to the inequality below? Select all that apply. So I'm going to use the substitution method here. Instead of C on each one, I'm going to write the number that they give me. So negative 1 is less than or equal to negative 1. Well, negative 1 is equal to negative 1, so this is a solution. Negative 9 is less than or equal to negative 1. Well, negative 9 on our number line is below negative 1, so it is less. So negative 1 is bigger. Negative 1 is bigger than negative 9. Negative 6 is less than or equal to negative 1. So negative 1 needs to be bigger. And that is true because negative 6 is below negative 1. And lastly, negative 12 is all the way down at the bottom, so negative 12 is going to be less than negative 1. Number 4, we're seeing which one is a solution. So M is 10. Is 10 compared to 2? Is 2 bigger than 10? No, false. So that one is not true. 3. Is 3 less than 2? Or you can ask yourself, is 2 bigger than 3? 2 is bigger than 3. No, false. 2 is less than or equal to 2. Well, since 2 is equal to 2, this is an answer. 6 is less than or equal to 2. 6 is not less than 2, so that is also not a correct answer. So that is how you determine solutions to inequalities on skill K3.